Today I want to help you get more wins when you first pick a Hog Rider, and you might think, bro, you got offered a first pick Hog Rider, aren't you just automatically winning? And the answer is no. No, you're not, because there's a couple things you need to know. First of all, Hog will lose a lot of health really quickly, which means you need some form of healing as fast as you possibly can get it, or you'll start avoiding the situations you should be charging into, and then you start losing and you start wondering why. I'm speaking from personal experience here. So let's jump into some of these games. I'll explain as we go, and you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, first game here is Tree Giants with Gem Overload. Hog is there. We snap it off, baby. Now, if you're gonna first pick a Hog, I think the only thing for you to do is to get the box in your starting area and rush middle. I go for an extra coin here. This is a big no-no. You should not do that. Just rush the middle. You could even argue that you should skip your box in your starting area. Heresy, I know. And rush the middle for those boxes instead. Now, taking my own advice, I immediately start building a trader so that I can get some healing. You can see my Hog is already starting to lose health. He needs a way to recover. I fight that little bot and stand on that spot and get rewarded with a key, which is insane. Pro tip, if you didn't know, the little swirlies on the ground take a stupidly long amount of time to trigger, but when you stand there long enough, they will drop something. What you get, it will vary. Coins, gems, a heart, a spell. Could be any of those things. We're working now on these bots. That dude runs in circles. What are they up to, man? Are they trying to say like, hey, I'm a friend of Chisgule? Probably not. They're just walking right through me. Dude, that movement is insane. I don't know what they're doing. That might actually be a bot, honestly. I think I go for him here. Yeah, I mean, bro is literally getting cooked. I skipped the tank to fuse on the Colt. This is a very sus choice. I think most people would not make it. But my squad cost is now so cheap. Fortunately, I did have a key, though, so kind of a waste of the key. But my squad cost is now up to 15. So squad cost is very low, so we can go in for these fusions. I took a Shelly in order to get a nice AoE here, and I build yet another trader, because I was like, I don't know what else to take, actually. You can see, even with the trader, my Hog is pretty low, or at least it was. Now it healed up again. So you gotta have ways to keep your trader healthy, and I guess there were a couple bots in this lobby. Potato Eyes is cooked. So from here, I rotate up. I've not even really worked on the trees, but I fuse on the Hog. Once again, squad cost is insanely low. Squad cost is only 20 for the next unit, and I have 2 unfused units. One is a Shelly, one is a trader. So I should be able to get some of those, although it might be a little hard now that we're in the sort of tail end of the match. Probably going to get offered a lot of rares and epics. I threw that log, almost hit this guy Cheese Stick, and now we go for the bust. You know, I don't like to show bot games, but apparently that's what we're doing here. And part of the reason for that is that it's very uncommon to get a Hog start game. So here we are. I left a bunch of gems behind, but my goal here is to just grab a tank and swing back out. Oh my god, it is so crazy when you're watching the game instead of playing it to see that there was a key all the way back there that I could have got. Instead, I rotate to this Kaiju, which just feels like insanity. Now, I don't need to go for the trees because I've got these traders. Trees don't drop any gems at all, so I have an alternate source of value here that other players will not value as much as I do. And that is why they're all going for these trees. I can mess with them as they do that, and I can go for all the other stuff. I should probably go for trees at some point. Instead, I go for the player, pop a few of their units. Now I think it's time for trees, I guess. There it is. There it is. One tree down. Second tree down. Work on that guy's squad. He was saved by his Mortis, however. And there's a Mortis of my own. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Hold up. Pop one of that guy's units. Mortis at the end. Dude, I made a video about this yesterday. I am loving last-minute Mortis picks. So good. So, yeah, no, another Mortis. That's a little excessive in the final seconds, but whatever. GG's. The key to the Hog start is to get healing. Okay, we've got Hatchling Herder. Gosh bless it, man. So first pick Hog obviously is a good choice on Hatchling Herder. Very happy to have the speed. We grab those boots and immediately rush to the middle, grab the cannon, throw it down to try to have that sort of distract all these mobs that are here. Mid is very tough on this particular map. and I take the trader again. Wow, 2 games where I'm like, yeah, hog plus trader equals W. And you can see my hog is already, starting to lose health, and he's got no way to recover unless it's coming from the trader. And going mid made sense, but like my hog is already half health. It's getting so beat up. The hog is now 25%, bro. This is the hog problem off rip. It needs support, and you literally have none. So we go for the guards here, and the guards should drop some really good loot. I was calling them 3-packs, but apparently someone left a comment that was really pissing them off, so I'll call them what they are. They're guards. Damn it. I played a lot of World of Warcraft, all right? And have packs of lava hounds, whatever. That's not this game. So we take out more guards and get their loot. And that is healing the hog. So that interaction, crucial. Absolutely crucial. How can I say no to a BK? I rage up, take this guy's hatchlings, chase him a little bit. Should I keep chasing? I don't see why not. Although I have a lot of traders, like not the most combat-oriented way of going about things. And at this point, I've really committed too much to this guy. I should finish him. Please finish him, Chisgule. Please. Put him out of his misery. Put yourself out of your misery. There it is. Okay. We take him out and are looking pretty good here. Now, traders are a little bit sus on Hatchling Herder, unless you need the healing. And like, yeah, I needed the healing. So it works out. The reason that traders are sus is that like any single target damage is not as good as AoE damage. And do you even really need gems on this game mod when you can get your gems from taking chickens, right? I swing up thinking that that's where I was going to find a tank. It is not. Huge mistake is, I'm pretty sure, a bot. And like, I don't know why I'm getting offered so many damn bots, but I know Sir Claz is kind of having the same problem where he just keeps getting games and all it keeps giving him is bots. He had a video about this that I thought was pretty insightful. And I'm only like watching this now. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not cool, man. Anyways, we take out the P.E.K.K.A. and look at this train of chickens. GG's. That guy bombed all my chickens. All right, I take his chickens, knock out one of his units. I go for his squad. I'm not going for the chickens. I was going for his units. I get out of there because some of my units got kind of low. Figure I'll just get a few coins and the traders will do the work for me, which they do. Views on the hog is huge. And avoid losing my chickens on the Inferno, which is nice. I take the queen instead of the max. Debatable. I think the speed is very valuable, but I have a hog, so what are we talking about? Like, I have lots of speed already. The punch is not bad, and she does AoE damage, which is also good. And take another max. Seems fine. We take out this P.E.K.K.A. From here, the lava drops are just putting in a ton of gems. And, oh, that guy gets cooked. Oh, my goodness. Cooking this guy. He is just running around. GG's. Spazzing. Busted. All right. From here, go up top. Grab a BK. Would have been nice to fuse on the max, but it's what it is. Oh, we fuse on the max. Now we're chasing this guy. I took a max there. I should have took the BK, but it's not going to matter because there's only a couple seconds left. And we finish with a ridiculous score. So, Hog start yet again. Hog immediately get some sort of healing for it. We've got a super gem mine, and I'm opening with a chicken. Chicken is an opener I am very, very comfortable with. The chicken has very good DPS off rip, and also gives me a lot of boots to rush middle and try to get more boots, which seems weird. Like, do you even need to be in the middle if you already have a chicken? And I second pick the hog. All right, so the second pick hog, woo, I popped that guy's unit. Hey, yo. And this guy thinks he can run around the middle with 2 bows. Yo, you have got to be out of your god dang mind. Anyways, he gets away with it. And I'm getting a little bit worried about my ability to heal. I don't have one yet. So I swing around, drop the bomb on the carrot patch, gives me some good coins. And here's this dude, Tejas. So we gotta bust this guy. Am I gonna go for it? I mean, he's got a heavy, which is kind of annoying. He's got a Mavis, which is not gonna hurt me. So I'm going for it. And the heavy running around and running around. I'm like, oh, hey, yo, hold up. What about the gem mine, everybody? I could get the key, which is worth 5 coins to me, or I could just take this gem mine, which was worth way more than that guy was anyways. Although that guy is now in first place, which is kind of hilarious. So I swing back around, get a few gemmies. We're working on that guy's Suicide Squad. He gets away. GG. Looking for more value here with the hog. I have the trader to heal, but you can see, like, I'm avoiding being main mid right now because my hog got low. In fact, several units in my squad got low. So I had to heal up. Healed up by getting a few coins here. We go back into the middle, and I go, wait a minute. Look at all these gems through the middle. I just get to collect them over and over with my hog and chicken. It's looking really good. We take another hog here, and here I can take out the Yeti, but instead I just swing through the middle to get the gemmies. GG. Go back up top, grab the Pam. Pam is kind of an interesting choice, given that I'm in the lead by a fair amount. I think that's fair, and that guy rolls up. So it worked out. He took my value, I think, but having the healing field available to me made me much more confident about how that exchange could go. And now I need to find a way to get a little more value. We get this chest. I think fusing on the hog is a good idea, so I take another hog. And rather than like fight one of these big monsters, boss monsters really, I move in on the player and force the player out of position. Now that guy could have ambushed me. He still could ambush me. Honestly, it's a mistake that he did not ambush me. Like, he should have done to me what I did to the other guy. Is what it is, though. He basically gives me that for free. I get the heal station from another Pam. I don't want to fight somebody in their heal field, run through the middle, get a bunch of stuff. That guy's raged up, ain't going near that. And then we move in on this Yeti. I throw the heal station down, make it nice and safe for me, nice and topped up. We get the Yeti loot, and fuse on the hog, baby. Swing on down, push this guy Helios a little bit. Although he gets the bust on the unit, I think I got the majority of the loot. And now I've got the super rage. I am the danger. But I popped that a little early. The reason it's early is that I believe they reduced the duration and also the effectiveness of the spell. So I'm like playing as though it has the old duration, right? Which I need to stop doing. So from here, we're taking out some PvE loot. And like second pick hog worked out pretty well. You can see why I needed the healing. Now I could have stayed in middle for that loot explosion, but I rotate out for safety. I'm in first. I don't need to mess around. But I do have this super rage spell, so I cook this guy a little bit. It doesn't have that many gems, but it's enough for me to cruise into first place. So the next time you get the option to first pick a hog, you should take it. Go to the middle, but be sure to get some healing very quickly. And if you can't get some healing very quickly, you'd better get a way to have frontline to protect your hog, something that will get in front of the hog, because I guarantee you will find your hog getting low and then you avoid taking certain fights because you're worried about your low health hog, and then it spirals out of control. And I found I was doing worse in first pick hog matches when I wasn't actually getting a healer to go with it. Of course, one alternative to giving your squad health is to just put a bunch of stuff in your squad. The way you do that was with a Mortis, and I am liking Mortis. Early game especially, but even late game. And I talked about him in this video right over here yesterday, and man, he honestly is becoming one of my absolute favorite units in the game. Check out the vid.